You can hear me, right? Okay. Just 2 seconds. Okay. So are you able to see my screen, Krishna? Okay. Hello.
Yes, Madhu, I can see it.
You're able to see. Okay. So today I'm going to show you how to create a simple report. Okay. Simple report. Okay. To create a simple report, to develop a so using the web intelligence, I'm talking about the web intelligence report. Creating a report using the web intelligence tool. Web intelligence is one of the web-based reporting tool. Using this tool, we are going to develop a report by connecting to the universes. Okay. So to develop a webby report, we need to log into the BA Launchpad. Okay. So BA Launchpad is a business object portal. BA Launchpad is a business object portal. Using this portal, the end user log into the server, they can access the reports which is available in the repository. They will access the reports which is available in the repository. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Fine. Mohan.
Tab you Mohan, Anna.
Tableau Mohan. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No issues. So once you log into the BA Launchpad, user access the reports which is available in the repository. So now I'm trying to connect to the server. You can connect. So to access the remote server, we need to log into the remote desktop access. And once you log in here, so you can open the Internet Explorer.
Okay.
Where I am just opening the BA Launchpad link. So this is the link where user going to log in. Fine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So basically, this link is so only this local host will change when you are working with the project. The remains always same.
Okay.
Instead of the local host, we are going to give the IP address of the BO server.
Okay.
Okay. So either IP address or we can give the host name. Okay. So for any project, so they have a development server link and production link and quality link. QA link, production link and quality, separate host name, separate IP address will be there. Okay. Now come back here. So now I'm trying to enter the login credentials here. Once you log in, and you can see the list of the reports which is available in the BO server. Okay. So these are the home page where we recently opened those documents. I can see, and also the scheduled reports which is reached in my inbox. And also if there are any alerts messages out there, I mean if there is any server down, that server information will appear here. And go to the documents. So under the document, we have a favorite folder and a public folder. So where favorite folder is nothing but a personal folder where BW6 user can access it. So at the time of development time, if you create any report, you start implementing a report, those reports you can save it into your local system. I mean, that means in your personal folder you can save it. So other user can't access it when you save it into the favorite folder. Fine.
Okay.
And also the inbox where I can access all the scheduled reports which is available in my inbox. While I am scheduling a report as administrator, I'll send the user inbox. So if I select the user as a BW6, so every day the reports will available inbox, and it will get executed and send it to the individual user inbox. Okay, fine. Now go to the folder.
Schedule reports which you want it to be delivered every day or every week, right?
Every daily basis, weekly, monthly basis, on monthly, like in a specific date you want to schedule it, that also we can do it.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Now coming to the public folder. Mohan, are you there?
I am Madhukar. Yes, I am here.
Okay, so you joined, like you are attending the Tableau training, right? By mistake you joined here?
No, I actually this is a demo class, right? I've got a text message that BO.Our demo class is there. So I was actually looking for a business objects training.
Okay.
So once again, so I've already done that, but I don't know whether I'll be doing it or not. It's the initial stage, but this is a demo class, so that's why I've joined.
Oh, okay. That's what you already completed your training, right? I think when you completed your BO.Our training?
Yeah, 6-7 years ago.
6-7 years back.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything might have changed now. So that's why I'm confused. What shall I do now? So shall I do it once again, or I don't know, Madhukar. It's still I'm in a unable to make any decision at the moment. But yeah, I'll get back to you.
Yeah, you attended training in like a 3.1 older version where I given the training, right? Very
Yes,
old.
exactly.
7 years back means where 3.1 I covered that time. Okay.
Yes, that time a lot of technologies like InfoView, WebB, Desky, so many tools were there. I think it's all scrapped now and it's all in one.
There are few new tools also added, but yes, you can just have a look now. So maybe you can decide tomorrow. Okay, I'll talk to you later separately. Okay.
Okay, Madhukar. Okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So earlier the BA Launchpad. So earlier BA Launchpad we called as an InfoView. Now the portal which I'm talking about, the BA Launchpad, right? So earlier we used to call as the InfoView in older version. Okay. InfoView. So now that is changed to the BA Launchpad. Okay. So once you log into the BA Launchpad,
called as InfoView.
yes, in an old version, XA 3.1 version, old version.
Okay.
So what version is this? If
4.2, 4.2 and 4.1 I am going to cover in this training.
All right. Okay.
Okay, both the versions I am going to cover in this session. Fine. Yeah. So now, and I just log into the BA Launchpad. As I said, like once you log into the BA Launchpad, so I can access the reports which is available in the repository. Okay. So anyway, the users also log in here to access the reports. Okay. And as a BO developer, we are also logged in to modify the existing reports. Okay. Now, so November folder. So I'm just accessing the November folder. There you will find the list of the reports are available here, right? So I can see the web intelligence reports. I can see the design studio reports. I can see the dashboards. Now I can see the crystal reports. So these are the different type of reports we can access through the BA Launchpad. So I'm just trying to one of the conditional formatting of the report. So user going to access the report such a way that so user open the report and he can refresh to get the latest data. So which the report is already implemented and save it into the folder as a developer. So user log in here and they can access the reports which is available in the server. Okay, anywhere, so through the portal, so from their local system they can open the browser, they can access this report. Okay, now look at here. So the reports where if the sales revenue greater than 2 lakhs is there, where I can see the blue color and also the image I added here, right? So it is a dynamic. Maybe if the tomorrow if the user refresh the report, if the data is there, if it is less than 2 lakhs, then the image will not appear. So this is a dynamic where so the bubbles, red bubble and green bubbles are showing it is a dynamic. Okay. And also there are some data which is showing the red color and background yellow, right? So if the revenue is less than 3,000, so I just do the conditional formatting. Okay.
Okay.
So okay, this kind of new feature is added when compared with the older version. Okay, and also if you see if the data between 15,000 to 20,000, so that border I just highlighted here in this report. If the revenue between 15 to 20,000 is there, so the border I just highlighted with the red color. If you look at here down, see. Okay. Now I'm just to try to open another report. Okay, now this is like another feature of the Webby which is added in the latest version of the BO, which was not there. So I can see based on the state I selected. So I can see here if I select the sweat t-shirts, the sweat t-shirts detailed data which is displaying here. And if you look at here, so the currently showing a t-shirts. So when I click on accessories, now see jewelry, ads, samples, bags, so all the detailed information which is shown. And also when I click on a particular state as a California, that California detailed city data which is displaying here. So when you click here, Texas detailed data which is showing. When you click on Massachusetts detailed cities data which is displaying. This is another feature which is there, which is added in the latest version of the BO, and it was not there earlier version. Okay, so how we can implement this kind of report, that all we can design, we can explain. I can explain later one by one. Okay.
Okay.
Krishna, you are getting right, and Mohan also.
Yeah, I'm following Madhu.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm just to try to open one of the dashboard using the Design Studio which we implemented.
So this environment is called as Design Studio.
Yeah. Whatever I just open this one, right, which is called the Design Studio kind of report. Okay. See, whatever I just opened till now, it's a web intelligence report. I mean, this report which I created using the web intelligence reporting tool.
Okay.
Okay, and now whatever I just try to open this, right, so this is implemented using the Design Studio tool. There is another tool in BO which is called the Design Studio, which is newly introduced. So where you can see the tool is available here. If you go to the business intelligence folder, here I can see the Design Studio. So this is a newly introduced, okay, where you can develop a more graphical kind of representation of the reports using this tool. And that once I implemented it, I just publish into the BO server. Okay. Yeah, it is taking some time. Let me open another report. Just give me a second. Sorry. Okay. Looks like it is taking some time. Okay. So it is taking some time, but yeah. So this is something like which we implemented this using the dashboard tool. Okay. And now, and also I'm just to try to open one more report. If you go to the November folder, we have a different type of reports. And I'm just to try to open a crystal report. So this is the one more tool which we implemented. This is one of the another report which I created using the crystal reporting tool. Okay. Now I just want to see the Texas, New York, and Florida data of 2005. Okay. Click OK. So you can see this is another type of report where I implemented. And when you click on 2005. So when I click on 2005, it will try to open a 2005 detailed data. So I am jumping a report from crystal report to again the web intelligence report. Okay. So basically the end user going to access the report like whatever I am just doing now. Fine. Okay. And I have another report which I implemented, dashboard. So that we have two tools which we can implement a dashboard, which is one is the design studio. Okay. One is the design studio, the other is a dashboard. Okay. Fine. So now I'm trying to open a dashboard now. So I'm just selecting 2006 data of a Florida. So based on the input selection, you will see now, based on the input selection, the values are changing here. Florida is selected and California is selected. So the way the data, say now you want to analyze the data for 2005. So aggregated data, you can see here in a single click, I can able to see the quick result here. It's not taking much time for a year aggregation, right? So mainly the CEOs now look into this kind of dashboard, like management, like low level and senior management team or middle level management team, they can access the Webby and Crystal report. But the dashboard mainly very high level team going to access the report to analyze their business. Fine.
Madhu, why do we have two different dashboard tools? This dashboard and design tool.
So basically, so there is a earlier this basically whatever I just opened, right? So this tool was there beginning of the BO version. Okay. Now, so in like SAP acquired the business objects in 2007 and 8. Okay. So and later, so they come up with again SAP HANA in-memory database. So where so you can fetch the large volume of the data in your report in a quickly and within a few seconds, right? So for all they come up with a HANA system, HANA hardware and in-memory database. And now, so instead of using the existing dashboard, they came with a new tool to encourage the customer to use the new tool. Okay, instead of the older one. Okay, and they given some plugins which they can customize the tool itself. So say when it comes to the dashboard tool, so we do not have the much customization in the dashboard tool, but when it comes to the design studio, so user can customize the tool. I mean the developer can customize a few components which is not available currently. Okay, using some Java scripting, you can customize your components and you can build a dashboard. So that is how they come up with the design studio. Okay, which is introduced in the latest version of the BO. Fine.
Yep.
So in future, so that means in future, so most of the project can be used using the design studio instead of the dashboard tool. Okay, this will go away soon.
Okay,
and
so
we are going to use
the dashboard tool will be retired in the future versions.
Correct. And we are going to use only the design studio. So instead of doing some changes in the existing version of the dashboard, what they did, they come up with a new tool. So almost it's similar, but they have some kind of scripting part they added, included. Okay, with the support, with the help of scripting JavaScript people, we can manipulate the components of the Design Studio dashboard. Okay.
And is it the same with the Crystal reports and PI Launchpad as well?
No. Crystal report is a separate tool. So again, that is also already it's went away. So nowhere is using the Crystal report now. Earlier, again, the Crystal report is a separate company, and BO.J is acquired the Crystal report. Okay, now that means the business object company acquired the Crystal report. So all the clients are into the as a part of the business object. Now they started, every project is using the web intelligence reporting only. Okay.
Okay.
So what I can say is 70% of the projects we use the web intelligence reporting tool.
Okay.
Okay. And remaining 30% of the projects can be used the other reporting tool. Okay. Either it is the Design Studio or Lumira, okay, or something like which we can, the Excel CS dashboard tool, either it can be. Okay. These are the other reporting tools can be used for other purpose. Okay. 70% of the reports we use the web intelligence reporting tool only. Okay, but as a BO developer, so we should know all the component, all the tools in business objects. Okay, fine. I hope it's clear.
Yes, it is.
Now, so this is a one thing, the dashboard which you can access now, right? Okay, I'm just closing all components. Earlier in a BA Launchpad, so we used to open only the one. We used to open only the one tab at a time. So that means we can able to open only the one report at a time. But here in BO, like in the latest version of the BO, which you can open multiple tabs at a time, which was not there earlier requirement. Earlier tool BA Launchpad link. Okay. So there is some data source issue because of the reason, see, we are not able to see the data. Okay. So it's a backend, maybe this Design Studio, which is implemented using the BW system, SAP system, because of the reason, so which we are not getting any data now. Okay. Now I am trying to explain how to create a web intelligence report, how to develop a web report. Okay. So to develop a web report, so we need to log into the BA Launchpad. We need to open a web intelligence application.
Madhu, a quick question, does the Launchpad have to be open only in Internet Explorer or any other browsers? Like a Chrome?
Only the BA Launchpad, only one browser. This is only the one browser which we can open we can access the reports.
Okay.
Okay. But in case, if you want to integrate this BO with any other application, yes, you can do that. Getting?
Which is?
Anything, like maybe client have their own browser, where they can access some application through their browser. Yes, we can integrate our BO portal with their client tool or any other applications. We can do that.
Okay.
Okay, which can be anything where they have their own application, which we can integrate it. Okay.
Okay.
Any web portal we can integrate it. But as a BO developer, to develop a report, we always now log into the BA Launchpad. Now BA Launchpad is a just portal. It's not any reporting tool. Okay, where all the reports we can access it. Remember that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, why we as a BO developer, why we need to log into the BA Launchpad? We need to create a report. To create a web report, we need to log into the BA Launchpad. Okay. So how to create a web report? Go to the application, click on Web Intelligence application. So once you open the application, it will take time.
Okay. Does the
So when you
Launchpad
are
depends on the hardware of the dependent on the hardware, or is it common for any system to take this long?
it is common for any system. It is common for any system.
Okay.
Even in your project and even my project also, it will take time to open application. So through browser which we are opening, right? So it always take time. Even at least in our server, it open quickly. But another server, like when you are working with the project, right, you need to wait some time. Because we are designing, right? It's not, we are designing the report. When user access the report, you need not wait some time. So it will open the report. Like when I try to open a report, what happened? It opened quickly, right? But when you design it, it will take time. Okay. Now,
Okay.
so Web Intelligence application is open. So when you are joining a new project, Krishna?
I think it will be from next week, Madhu.
Okay.
Probably around 8th, I think so. We will get the details by end of this month.
Okay. Okay. Fine. No problem.
When we will be starting the support.
Okay. Okay. So click on new source, choose the source, click on Web Intelligence document. So say once you click on new document, you have to select the source as universe. Okay. So universe which I'm selecting. Universe is implemented, as I said, like in the last session, right? A universe is created on top of one of the database. Universe is created, universe is implemented on top of the one of the database. Okay. Okay, on top of the one of the source system using information designer tool or the UDT tool. Okay. So this part I will explain later, how to create a universe using the IDT and UDT tool. Okay, and which is one of the database, any database. It can be any database. It can be SAP system like SAP HANA database, or it can be PW system, or it can be the SQL Server database. Okay, or Oracle database. It can be any DB. So you know the DB contains the list of the tables, which is having all the list of the tables. Okay.
Okay.
So the universe is implemented on top of one of the database. So I am using the same universe here. Okay. Now come back here. So I selected the universe. So I'm choosing the one of the universe, the fashion. Select here. So once you select the universe, now you will find the query. So query panel. So in the query panel, you will find the result object panel, query filter. You can see the data preview here. And here left side panel, you will find the classes and objects. Where I created class and objects. At the time of inverse designing, I created these classes and objects. Okay.
Sorry, Madhu, lost you.
See, these are the classes and objects. Okay, class is nothing but a folder. Folder contains the group of objects. Okay, folder contains the group of objects. Okay, and objects are defined by connecting to the table columns. So all the objects are defined at the time of inverse designing by mapping to the one of the table column. Okay, maybe year object is coming from the one table column. Okay, and state object. So these are the dimensions. The blue color objects are dimensions. Okay, and sales revenue. These are the measures. Sales revenue, quantity sold, where the transaction information is available in those objects. Okay. So once you add the object in the query panel, it creates a SQL query automatically. See? You're getting right? So the year is coming from the calendar year lookup table, and state is coming from the outlet lookup table. Lines is coming family name. Alright? Okay. So and also you'll see list of the tables, and also you can see the join between all the tables and group by all the other columns.
So this is hitting the database to fetch the column names and the table names straight away,
Correct.
not from the universe.
No, I'll tell you. See, this is the query which is generated the way you design the universe at the time of universe designing. Okay. So the query generated, how the query generated, the way you design the universe. So at the time of universe designing, while I am creating object, that year object I map it to this table. State I map it to this table, and also I join the tables at the inverse designing. All these joins are coming at the time of inverse designing. I just made all these joins. Okay. By using the universe, it created a SQL query. Okay. Now, once you add the object in the query panel, when you run a query, this query now whatever the query generated, this query will hit the database. So now I selected the universe. Okay. And when you execute this query execute in the DB. This query will execute in the DB. Okay. And fetch the records. Fetch the records and display in our Webby report in a table format. Okay. So how the query will hit the database at the time of inverse designing? I created a connection to the database. Okay, using this connection, the query will hit the database. Whatever the data is available in the table, that will fetch and display in our table format.
Okay.
This is how, so we'll get the data in our report. Okay. Getting? So we can create a report, simple report, and what is the query process? Now, now I'm saving this report. So if you save it in the favorite folder, so user contacts it is available to you only. If you save it in the public folder, it is available to the other users. Okay, and just favorite. Just to move this. Okay, I just to do it in a public folder. Sample report. Okay. Now, so I shared that into the folder, public folder. Okay. Now you can access that report. Open this report. Okay, users are going to access the report. Very simple report I created and save it here.
Okay.
Fine. Now, so say the last time whatever the report I saved, only that data will appear. Now, if you have the latest data is added in the report. Okay, then if you refresh, then you will get the latest data here. Okay. Say
so
talking about
if we add a new column or something, if you refresh, it will get the
new column will not come. Only the new records will come in the report.
Okay.
Okay. Say currently we have a 2018 data is there. So let's have the 2019 data in this report. So I just update the backend database. So this is the backend database we are using Motas, eFash and DB. Okay, I just updated the 2 records there. Okay, now come back here. Currently we have only the 2018 data, right? When you refresh the report, now if you go to the last page, so I can see the 2019 data now.
Yep.
Okay, so so whatever the last time you refreshed it, so I'm just try to open a report again, the old report only, where I just refreshed the last time. There I don't see the 2019 data. If you go to the last page, so I can see only the 2018 data. To get the latest data, so what you need to do? You need to refresh this report. Okay. Once you refresh, you will get the latest data for here.
So that means the data will only be fetched upon saving it.
Yes, upon refresh, you will get the latest data. Okay. Once you refresh only, you will get the latest data. Once you save it, whatever the last time you save the report, only that old data only you will get it. So always user open a report, and to get the latest data, you always refresh that report. Or we have to schedule a report and send it to the user email box.
Okay. So if the user saves the report, he will have the latest data, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So next time when he opens, he can see the 2019 data without refreshing.
Yes, if you schedule that report.
Not from the Web Intelligence portal.
No. See what happened now. I save the report now. I refresh it. I saved it. And what happened when you open a report? Now I can see the 2019. But in case the 2020 is also added, 2019 there is a new month is added. So then it will not reflect until he refresh the report.
Okay, got it.
Okay, but if you want, when user open a report, by default it should have latest data. So that also we can do that by scheduling option. Okay, so whatever the data is available in the morning time in the DB, whatever the data is there in the DB in the morning, so that should be there in the report. In that case, you have to schedule the report every day morning. Okay, so it will refresh the report, refresh the data of the report, and get the latest data in the report. Okay.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So now I'm stopping. So we can continue tomorrow. So tomorrow, what I'm trying to explain here is, because till now you did not get the server access, right? So you will get access soon once the payment is done. And tomorrow I'm going to explain how to display the data into different blocks. Blocks. Okay, where we can display the data. Where we can display the data in a table format, where I see now, and cross tab reports. And also we have vertical tables. And also we have forms, how we can display the data in forms. And also we have a charts, like we have a pie chart, column chart, okay, bar chart, where we are going to use frequently these charts. And also we have other charts also, bubble chart, and also we have a geo maps also there. So that we'll see tomorrow. And also we'll discuss about what are the different type of filters to restrict the data. What are the different ways we can restrict the data? So that we'll discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So this will cover
Thanks,
in
Madhu.
tomorrow's session.
So are
Yeah.
we going to start at
You have any?
6:30 tomorrow, or?
I'll try. If I'm at home, I can start. No issues. 6:30 we can make it. No issues.
Thanks, Madhu. Thanks for your time.
Okay. Yeah. Mohan, you call me, or else I'll talk to you now itself. Krishna, you have any questions?
No, Madhu. So far, I'm good.
Yeah. You can leave for the day. I'll talk to Mohan. Few minutes.
Okay. You want me to
Suman,
wait
you
until the
stop.